Hi again. I know in the last couple of videos I did on employer or job changes, I may have gone a little bit deep into the weeds. I'm going over decisions you need to make when you change jobs or employer, or maybe you just decide to hang it up. I did that actually for a reason. One, to educate, but the other to illustrate how complex this whole process can be to understand your benefits and to try and figure out what you need to do when you have deadlines, and why it might be beneficial to work with somebody that's done this before and understands what to do. Today I'm actually going to be a little bit more basic. I'm going to be going over retirement plan, just the typical IRA, 401k, 403b, and what you should be looking at and how these should be working for you towards your goal. For some people, they think of all these different plans and they don't move them because they want diversification. They think, I don't want all my eggs in one basket. But is that really diversification? For one thing, are you watching them if you have multiple plans? They may be doing the same thing. There may be overlap. And are they really working for you to get to your goal? When you really should be starting out by building a financial plan, making sure the pieces are in place to get you to that lifestyle that you dream about. So let's say, for example, you've worked a lot of years, you started out with an IRA, then you had an employer with a 403b, then a 401k. You got a whole lot of these accounts trailing you from behind, and now you got to make another decision. Your employer changes or they've sold to someone else. You've got another choice to make. Do you move all these accounts to that new plan? Do you keep them where they're at? What do you do? Now, I know choice for many of us can be a really good thing, but too much choice tends to lead to brain freeze. So let's take some examples. You have a bunch of accounts that you've accumulated. Do you keep them where they're at, or do you consolidate them into one IRA that you can control and watch? Another option, do you use multiple IRAs, meaning different strategies for different end goals or for different income purposes? Again, it just really speaks back to having a retirement plan with someone that has you in mind and is your advocate. Let me share what a number of my clients tell me when they get close to retirement or they are retired. What they really want is they want someone working for them. They want their money working for them. They want someone overseeing their plan. And then if they have a question or a concern, or if they need funds, they just really want one phone call to make to that person that can answer that and make their life a little bit simpler. Hi again. In this video, I discussed conversationally different options for retirement plans, old and new. I wanted to clarify so that you understand what your choices are. So the main four options with retirement plans: you could leave the money in your former plan, former employer's plan if permitted. Another option would be rolling over these assets to the new employer plan. Again, if one is available and rollovers are permitted. A third option would be rolling that money to your own account or your individual retirement account, IRA. And then lastly, you could always cash it out and have the money sent to you with potential tax implications. But those are the main options you need to consider.